Right off the top of this video here is all about Neurodyne, a dropper bottle that has been going around with scam marketing for a number of months. I'm making this video here in late March 2026, and here, once again, I'm covering Neurodyne. It's a dropper bottle with marketing that claims it's going to be able to help you reverse Alzheimer's, reverse dementia, and going to have miracle properties. That is not true. That is fake, false, fictional. That is a scam. I'm not calling the product itself a scam, but I am telling you the marketing that is out there. Some of the marketing that's out there is scammy. This will not have miracle properties. No famous people, no famous doctors have ever endorsed this, nor have any universities, hospitals, or celebrities. If you thought you saw a video where a celebrity or famous doctor was talking about this, that was a deepfake AI representation, meaning manipulated lip movement with AI-generated audio. No one famous ever endorsed Neurodyne. So let's hit play on this video I found here and see exactly what it is that scammers are trying to get you to believe, so that then you give up your money and you never get that money back, despite a money back guarantee. That's all not true. They're not going to give you your money back.
Add this honey drink to your breakfast, and in less than 15 minutes, you'll feel such a powerful wave of mental clarity that it will seem like your brain has turned on for the first time that day. But there's a secret to making this work. It's not enough to just mix honey with water. That doesn't do anything. The secret is two extremely common ingredients that you probably already have in your pantry. When you add them to your honey drink, they activate the power of the fruit, transforming it into a fast-acting brain tonic that begins to dissolve the mental fog in minutes. In the next 90 seconds, I'll show you what these two catalyst ingredients are and the exact ratio to use. Get ready to supercharge your breakfast and treat your memory loss in 7 days.
Make this honey mixture with 2 more ingredients every morning to completely reverse memory loss in less than 3 weeks. Stay with me for the next 90 seconds and I'll show you the step-by-step process to prepare this recipe your own home today. But for your own good, I need to make it clear. You should only take it once a day, preferably in the morning. If you take it more than once a day, you might end up remembering things you'd rather not. So, just 1 cup a day. That's more than enough. Agreed? And the best part? This honey mixture is 10 times more powerful than dangerous medications like Aricept, Namenda, and Exelon.
Let's just stop there. I don't need to show you much more of the video. This video will go on for an hour. They're claiming here at the beginning something about Anthony Hopkins. They're eventually going to show a famous doctor, I'm sure. I don't know who that's going to be. It doesn't really matter. This is a scam, and Anthony Hopkins has nothing to do with this. They're claiming at the beginning here it's a recipe. They're not even telling you about the dropper bottle called Neurodyne yet. And why are they doing that? Because if they tell you it's a supplement or something like that right off the top, you're not going to watch it. They're lying to you, just like scammers always do. This is typical of every medicinal product scam out there. They claim, hey, there's a recipe with ingredients. You have them in your house. You can do it tonight. But by the end of the video, they never reveal a recipe. They reveal a bottle of pills or a dropper bottle like Neurodyne. And again, no one famous ever endorsed this. No doctors, hospitals, universities, or famous people. It wouldn't matter if famous people did endorse it. But if doctors did, maybe that would be something, right? Clinical trials or a big doctor endorsement, a hospital or something. But no one, not one person. You might be thinking, okay, well, who created this product? We don't know, because that person or those people want to remain secret. For whatever reason. Come up with your own reason. And where do they bottle it? Where's the factory or the plant or the building where they actually place the liquid in the Neurodyne bottles? Again, we don't know that. And when you don't know these things, it's because you know then exactly what's going on. I'm not calling Neurodyne a scam because I don't have definitive evidence to say that, but I do know you should not buy this. Ever. This is not going to help you. It's not going to have miracle properties to do anything for your brain. This is something where if it did have the miracle properties that the marketing here claims, the founder would be out there, the staff, you would know exactly where they're located. They would be at least have some presence online. They wouldn't be completely hiding. You might be thinking, well, what if they're trying to hide from big pharma? Well, that's like a conspiracy theory sort of a thing. That's not really ever going to be the case, because I've seen this scam over and over and over again, scam marketing, and this just has no legitimacy. I've heard from countless people in my own comments, and I've seen other comments online talking about how they fell for this. It doesn't do anything. It's hard to send the bottles back. Where do I send the bottles back? People might ask. And it's not good. You don't want to get involved in something like this, especially if it sends you subscriptions that might charge you hundreds of dollars a month, and you didn't even know you were going to be signing up for a subscription of this product. Or if they, don't honor the money back guarantee, like I mentioned before. Sometimes in some cases, they do offer you 30%, 50% of your money back because they want to keep some of your money. Maybe they want to take some of the heat off of them so they can keep doing what they're doing because they know that what they're doing is wrong. This is not something you should order. Go see a doctor. There are thousands of scams just like this out there. And if you're wondering how they make it to where Anthony Hopkins looked like he was talking about this, that's deepfake AI technology. They manipulated his lip movement and his audio to make it seem like he talked about this, and he never did. You might then be wondering, well, how come he doesn't sue? I don't know. The people behind all this are apparently hiding, so they might not be able to find them. It might not be worth his time and money, that sort of thing. There are so many of these scams out there. It's not just one. And they all begin in social media ads because social media companies accept money from scammers, fraudsters, criminals to allow their scams to thrive because they know the tech platforms like Meta know they're untouchable and they will never ever fall. That is why you see so many scams in Meta's ads. They might put out a PR statement. This is actually not true. You know, we're due diligence and blah. No, there are thousands and thousands of scams in Facebook and Instagram ads all the time, and nothing is done about it. And it is truly terrible. And I really, really wish that something would happen one day to stop the ads, but it's not going to happen. Anyway, Neurodyne. Don't order this. I hope my video was helpful to you. Like, comment, subscribe, join buttons down below. And thank you so much for watching.